Welcome to a sacred space for shadow love. I'm here to set you free. I let your shadow meet your light so you can be whole again.
Aries and Aries Collective, welcome to your new moon in Pisces tarot reading, and let's go. This is my new setting, and here we start by pulling Sun and Moon cards. So your first cards come from this Leonomard Tarot deck, and today you have Throat Chakra crystal. So this is, now I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna show you shadow and light. So Pisces new moon predicting now a little bit for March. What is it? Aries, your sun, 2 cards, and your moon, the shadow. So you got a sun, Page of Pentacle, and Chariot. So it's interesting, like investing to a big move to do something, like a Chariot is like a marathon work. So investing in work-wise, possibly in your career, you're kind of aware of it. While you have the throat chakra, you should be communicating beautifully in this. So you have like a money to invest or time to invest, and you are like going forward with some idea. What you're not aware is 8 of Wands. So this kind of momentum card here, of course, we have a crossroad. So maybe while this chariot start to drive now forward, there will come a moment when you have to really choose like a one way, one road. You cannot go all the roads, so you have to very focus and know also where you're going. So this crossroad is now ahead in March. So indeed this kind of decision where you're gonna go with this chariot becomes even more important, like being focused, knowing where you're going. Yes. So it's just, of course, this is a momentum, so it could be really obvious for you to know that maybe even there is a lot of options available, but these 2 horses, they cannot just go like different direction. You have like there can be a curve, and maybe it can be like, if it's very speedy, this horse also driving, you have to be able to read what the sign says, that you're not gonna ride to some dead-end road or something like this. So pay attention of this kind of multiple choices are coming to your way, that you know what you are like investing your time and energy for. What is your goal, that you know it, like in those moments that you have to make fast decisions. It's almost like when your third eye is open, you are making fast decisions. But here you have to be able to communicate about it also to other people. Maybe there will be multiple people you have to communicate, or even show your expertise in those kind of crossroads. Advise other people who come across you on this road. Like if they ask advice from you, you should be like ready to answer. This is here. Okay, so now we're gonna see Celtic Cross for you, and I'm gonna show you from another angle this. So welcome Aries, this is your Celtic Cross. In this reading, first part is about the dove, and today my dove is this parrot. And then we have also the serpent on the table, because it's the snake year in Chinese horoscope. But let's focus now. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so, and let's go to the reading. So we see into your new moon in Pisces and March now with Celtic Cross. So what is you? Your card now. This is you. And this is crossing you. Maybe we see them first. So this is you. Wow. So if we had already the Chariot card here, that you should be kind of aware of your this kind of hero potential to be a hero. You have completely like a hero card here, showing up as a hero coming home, hero's journey, while your crystal is about communicating about that. I guess this is a time when you start to really use the power of storytelling. Like you have go certain roads that maybe not everybody go. This road, so even here, and maybe you can become in need like advice other people, but point is like you are showing now in this new moon in Pisces as a hero coming home. And what's crossing you is, oh beautiful, your own card, Emperor card. So your own Aries card is in Tarot, Emperor, and your own Major Arcana card is crossing it. So beautifully you have like totally this kind of master energy on the table. Okay, let's see forward. So now we see what crowns you. You have already like crown on the head in this picture, so it's beautiful. But what more is like now in these times, what gives your crown a little bit more shine? Here it is. What spirits want you to know? And we see what is beneath you. I'm gonna put all these cards on the table now. What is behind you? What you kind of leave behind? What is before you? And then we go to snake. Let's see first this dove. So what is crowning you is Ten of Swords, but the ice is melting. So there is something about the thought patterns, that you're adopting healthier way to frame something. Like this is like being in this kind of very icy block, like something is blocking you, while here the ice is melting. It's almost like spring is coming, but this person is like meditating here. So they are getting the energy back to themselves, and while they do that, they are like able to really like start seeing clear, and so the ice melts and they are less blocked. So that's crowning you, that the ice is melting. Okay, what is beneath you is Five of Swords. So there is this interesting that you had in subconscious, this kind of crossroad opportunities, while this is kind of like a choosing to maybe leave some road, go like a road less traveled by. But I think I'm gonna at this point, because this is very subconscious energy that you are not maybe aware, I'm gonna read from this book. Let's see, Five of Swords. Five is always change. There is something like a big change in mentality. While indeed, beautifully, while crowning energy is that you are adopting some healthier beliefs or way to solve things, that it's like less cold. Five is half of it. So the half of those beliefs are like kind of beneath you. You're like a halfway there or something. You're on the kind of healthier side of beliefs or something. Because this is melting. Let me read first that smelt stuff, because I think it's important message here as well. Aries. After the hard battles and the sorrowful times, there are always better days. Cycles of planning, of renewal, of new bond made with unexpected people. You will be ready to change the future for the better, to dream it differently from the past. Hope, new light, and clear intentions are favorite in you and in those you love. Then what you are like in beneath you, you're not aware, is the Five. The war is over and you have won. Now you should seek peace. The emotional peace and condition of serenity with other people, even if they were your enemies. Fight your inclination to confront or inflame the situation. In a resulting escalation, you could suffer serious injuries. Yes, this is like working underneath, is working to have a peaceful solution. The hero is coming home and doesn't want to have any more like fights. The emperor is even crossing that hero, like how to show grace and this kind of leadership. It's very much coming to this kind of Aries season where is your birthday, coming to become like a victorious in your own powers. And then the beautiful communication is here. Okay, what you leave behind. Tower moment. Okay, so this is really like this foundation that was not good enough. There might have been indeed some kind of like a shake-up. While Tower is putting everything in like a new perspective, like something old has to go. But you are leaving that kind of like a shaky grounds behind. Maybe this was this kind of moment of some huge confrontation or like a change in your life that has caused a little bit like a struggle, even like a war is over is now say, but here was maybe some kind of like a, it can be even an inner battle, but you are leaving this behind. What is before you now? Wow, Queen of Swords. So there is this wise queen, very like air sign queen. Air sign queen is indeed beautifully air sign, Gemini, Aquarius or Libra. Queen of Swords is able to transmute the pain into wisdom, and here there is a lot of pain on the table beneath you and crowning you, and somehow it's almost like this king is, it's not a martyr, is a hero, so it's like coming victorious, but still there is some beautiful lessons of pain that just made you go deeper, because this is a queen who is able to find the lessons in them, find the wisdom in the experience you had, the road you took. There is some wisdom that the experience of life is full of all kind of emotions, and these are painful things, but they are giving you, let's say, very, very much also insight. Pain wakes us up. Pain shakes us. So sometimes indeed, or even our hearts are opened with pain. So it's needed, but yes, this painful truth might be something that you're finding a little bit more softer way to communicate, or like a more like a wisdom in it, what you experience, like it was worth. Okay, let's see now the snake, the serpent in this Celtic Cross for Aries. So what is this? And still not come. Okay, again, Nine of Swords. So it's really emphasizing that you are able to find a better meaning in your beliefs. Beliefs create your reality. So this is you. These cards usually in Celtic Cross, these are connected. So there has come some huge realization of some situation you have to leave behind, that things are not healthy for you, and you are able to like turn this kind of swords away from you. They are not like taking too personally, for example, or something. This is what is about you also in this spread. Let's see what is going around you. Justice. Major Arcana card, beautiful. So following your own path is very important factor. Now, like you have to be honest with yourself, like this justice even that things have to be fair. There has to be balance. Like I've talked about this horses also being like a guided, balanced way that is not kind of going in astray in this kind of crossroad. But also this is a card following your own path, this Justice card. So of course this is Libra card and is ruled by Venus. So things have to be fair. Things around you, you are finding this kind of like these are very similar card. This outcome of like, or like before you is this kind of Queen of Swords, and then again Justice kind of woman. So there is like a fairness, or like honesty is like a value that is now highlighted. Hopes and fears. Wow. High Priestess. So there is another powerful woman. Only that this came upside down. I'm gonna read this. There's a little bit like a more sexier side to this. This might be, everything came kind of positive, but this came not. So let me see the High Priestess. What is this message here? Hopes and fears about. Maybe they're going deep with the truths of life. It's always not always easy, but this card tells you coldness and distance from the world and your fellow human beings are dangerous attitudes. You don't need tricks or complicated calculations, not even secrets or powerful allies. Waiting to be worthy is right, and for that you need to prepare properly, study, be inwardly impeccable. It's all about very much about this way you come off, and this was a kind of warning here, like don't be too cold. This coldness is going away, so you're kind of like already going on more like a warmer way, almost like in the seasons. There's something about this hurtful ideas or beliefs that can be very cold even, and it's good to be able to also laugh about it, not to take everything so serious. Anyway, let's see the outcome. Okay, so we have a 9 of Cups. So interesting, we have like a 9 is here also repeating as a number, but 9 of Cups of course is a fishful movement and is in alignment with this 10 of Swords. This energy is here. So I think this abundance with emotions, warmth, almost like this reminds me like a Mother's Day is coming, like really like some kind of celebrations are much more like a very much feminine energy also here, a lot. Crown, Queen energy, and this kind of mother type. 9 of Cups. Let me read this too. Today I try to keep this reading very short. So outcome in the Celtic Cross for Aries. Health, love and work will have an expected and deserved peak of completeness. Wealth from every point of view is coming and requires that you know how to recognize it with maturity and serene acceptance. Many people do not know how to receive and therefore hardly know how to give. You have achieved so much, so share with enthusiasm. Okay, so it's talking about this kind of abundance that comes when you are like making this indeed pain into wisdom, and you can kind of share from this full cup even, but you are even coming to this kind of wish fulfillment with your goals, or even work-wise. The hero is coming home. There's a lot of completeness here. The emperor is here. The fair leader is operating to have like a things that are fair. No more fights for no reason, and no more internal battles that are like just making you go slower. So let's see now advice card, and I will show my face for this last advice. Aries, that was your Celtic Cross, and now we go forward. Looking first, before we go to the advice card, we look a little love. What is the current feelings of your person? New moon in Pisces. So this is just little messages, love messages for you. I'm gonna read them. And we see. So, Free Me by Nefex. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mop, pushing a train. I never stop, stick to a lane. I'll be the best, above all the rest. Put me to a test. Wow. You're clearly having this kind of leadership qualities here. Your person also see. This kind of like you as a leader now. Your Celtic Cross was like hero coming home, crossing with the Emperor. So the Emperor is coming to show the power. What is the good leader? It's not a tyrant, it's a good leader here. There's a justice card and everything on the table. Abundant leader. So then current feelings of your person. Song for Marilyn Monroe by Elton John. Loneliness was tough, the toughest role you ever played. Hollywood created a superstar and pain was the price you paid. Even when you died, oh, the press still hounded you. All the press had to say was that Marilyn was found in nude. Okay, very like this kind of loneliness comes. But indeed, sometimes when we isolate, this could have been the story. The Emperor has been very alone. Now, with your own healing journey, you start to understand that you can get away from this cold energy and then you can connect. Truly, like you can put the painful thoughts away, you can start to connect with other people like a healthy way. And become this kind of, this was the outcome of the Celtic Cross, so have this kind of abundant moment when you are also willing to receive from others, roses and all kind of things can come to your life. Current feelings of a person still. Cui bono? Who benefits the crime? Angel's warning. So, indeed, there is some kind of justice thing here. That was the outside influences. Who is benefiting of the crime? That's the question here. Like, cui bono? Okay. Now we see still the advice card. This is coming from the Woodlands Gardens. No, Woodlands Wardens. And here. In my reading, I let your shadow meet your light so you can be whole again. So hopefully you like this reading. If you did, give me a like. Subscribe if you already didn't. And this is your card, which is beautiful wolf. Wolf and rose hip. Guardianship. So this is your thing. So Aries. The wolf travels in pack, protecting its family and community. Like the hound, the wolf signifies loyalty and commitment. Relatedly, the rose hip is a source of food but also a symbol of love, as it is the berry produced by the rose plant. Its combined associations with nourishment and affection make it an emblem of familial love and care. You are called to be mentor. Who among your pack might need your counsel? Taking a leadership role is in community activism is another way to lead like a wolf. And who can I mentor? How can I be a leader in my community? Whom do I turn to for help? Also, if you need mentoring. But clearly you were showing here as this kind of leader. And possibly indeed you can guide now others. And maybe now this road with the crossroads get a meaning, like you can be the guide, the wolf on the crossroad for other people. You can lead them home, as you have done. You have been able to come to home to yourself, and how you have been able to do something hard, then you can show the way to the others how it's done. So you are also like an example. So this was your reading. I hope you liked, Aries, and bye, and happy new moon in Pisces. Bye.